Farewell to two Liverpool legends, Andy Robertson and Mo Salah, man. It's been unreal, man. 9 years
Salute.
of absolute, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, no, man. Pandemonium from here to here to here. The goals, the assists, the relentlessness, man. Like, I almost forgot that players leave. It's been so long with these guys.
Do you know what? I think the last time this happened was when Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Firmino left. I think when we had that kind of last day feeling and presentations and that emotion, but this is far, far worse, man. Far, far worse. I mean, irreplaceable, both of them. Irreplaceable. And it's not just about on the pitch, it's about off the pitch and the dressing room and the standards and the culture of the club. And yeah, big, big, big challenges ahead, and they're going to be greatly missed.
Yeah, it's crazy because obviously as a Liverpool fan, you don't not appreciate these players. You do appreciate them, but it's only once they're walking out the door you really understand what they brought, the joy that they brought to your life as
Yeah,
players in your team, like
yeah.
in the team that you support. And watching Mo's farewell video, man, and it was just like, yo, this guy, he ripped up trees for us, man. Like,
You know what? As much as like it's not been the greatest season and there's been a lot of criticism, you really, really don't know what you've got until it's gone. And we're gonna feel
mm,
that, man. I personally feel we felt it a lot with Trent for this season. But we're gonna feel it even more for Mo and for Robbo next season because you don't just replace them guys, man. You don't just replace them. You have to evolve and become something different because they're not
yeah,
replaceable.
yeah, agreed that, yeah, you have to evolve. Just on the Trent thing, it's just slightly different because obviously Trent went and was sold. But
Yeah.
these guys are leaving begrudgingly. I think if the
Mm.
football was better this season and there was more opportunity for Robbo, and I think they would still be a part of it. But we have to move on. I mean, as great as Salah is, we know on the pitch there's been a drop off slightly in performance. Robbo's now got competition. He's not first choice left back. So yeah, I understand why both of them are leaving now, man. But still, doesn't make it any easier.
No,
Even with all the footballing reasons you could talk about, doesn't make it any easier.
no.
And this is not just for Mo. I have to stress this is for Andy Robertson too, because like you said already, it's not just on the pitch, it's off the pitch. It's everything they bring to you, like everything we've been hearing, the standards that Mo Salah sets, the standard Andy Robertson sets on the pitch. Like, mate, I'm just watching
You know
them.
what, as well, for we know about Mo's standards off the pitch, but I think for Robbo, it's more about his character and what that brings
Mm,
to a dressing room and what that brings for new signings, what that brings into the culture and the standards of everything about the club. It's not even just the banter, it's the standards and the culture and the personality he brings that we're losing. And I
yeah,
think at the moment we've got a lot of new players and, you know, a lot of these guys, we don't know about them yet, personality wise. And I feel like that's going to be as big a miss, if not even more, than them on the pitch. You know.
yeah, 100%, man. It's still watching those scenes at the end of the game there, and
Mm.
you got Mo tearing up, man. I was feeling the emotions, man. I was feeling the emotions.
Yeah.
Like I said, we've been on here most of the season, and we've said a lot of stuff, and we've even spoken down on Mo a little bit in terms of his performances in individual games, but never will it ever take away from what he's brought to this club in 9 years,
Yeah.
man. I mean, his record speaks for itself. I don't even need to get into numbers. Like it speaks for himself itself. And yeah, the quality of goals, and yeah, I just think that back line, Trent, Robbo, Van Dijk, Allison, yeah, it's gonna,
What we've
like you said,
witnessed, bro. So it's like what we've witnessed is the decimation and the departure of the best back four we've ever seen and the best front three
mm,
we've ever seen in our
yeah,
Liverpool lifetimes. That's what
mm,
we've seen disappear over the last
yeah,
few years. And I think for one member of both ends of the team to go to this year as well, it's gonna hurt even more on the
yeah,
pitch because now there's nothing of that era really left. Apart
yeah.
from Virgil and Alisson. It's like, wow. This is
I
vanishing
know.
before our eyes.
I know, it's crazy. And even looking back on some of Mo's highlights when he played with Firmino and
Mm.
Mane, I mean, wow, we were blessed to have a front three like that. I mean,
Bro, we had 6 months with Coutinho in that as well.
I know. Only that guy had stayed. Wow, where we would have been. For me,
I don't know,
Coutinho,
bro, because if he'd have stayed, we wouldn't have had Alisson and Virgil. So
it's true. The money did go, but I just mean in terms of I forget the money. Like imagine we still got the players we got and we kept Coutinho at the same time.
mad,
Like
mad.
because for me, Coutinho is where Florian Wirtz should be. Do you know what I mean? That's the levels I feel like
Yeah,
Wirtz could be at. But Coutinho, he was absolutely ridiculous, and to have the luxury of all four of them players was crazy at a time where we weren't really going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
Jurgen Klopp came in and we weren't really going anywhere. So, but yeah, farewell to two Liverpool legends, man. It's
yeah,
gonna be hard to see you in another jersey, whether it be in the Premier League or even in a different league. It's still gonna be hard to see that, man. But
yeah,
um, everyone's gonna be feeling the same. They'll always be welcome at Liverpool. They're part of the fabric of the club, man. So
yeah.
yeah, man.
Talking of the fabric of the club, big shout out to Jordan Henderson today. I'm glad he got his ovation because me
Ah,
and my son were talking about it, and it's like we actually forget he didn't get anything when he left because he was so
yeah,
kind of the rug under the carpet, big offer. Oh,
yeah,
sorry, off you
yeah,
go, mate. You're a little bit old now, you know,
yeah.
and he didn't get any of that love and that adulation. And he's obviously a legend in his own right. Do you know what I mean? For what he brought to the club and what a great captain he was. So big respect for
There is
him as well.
no doubt that the kid is a legend. Do you know what I mean? Like, without Jordan Henderson,
Mm,
we probably wouldn't have won what we won. Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't have won the Champions League, and do you know what I mean? Because him in that midfield, he was an absolute brick wall, bro.
yeah,
Brick wall. Like some great assists. The one for Salah at Man United comes to mind where he plays like outside of the boot. Was
yeah,
a
yeah.
sexy pass.
Yeah,
You
I'll
know,
never
like
forget
yeah,
he's back post flip. He's rolled back to him. He's always
yeah,
flipping it back post. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He had something in him. He had something in him, and
yeah. He had an
he's
engine,
that
man.
grit. You know, we missed that,
Yeah.
man. We missed that
Yeah,
even to this day.
just that him and Millie, it's just that
Mm,
just getting
yeah,
into players and letting them know they're gonna be in the game. Listen, need all of that, and his voice on the pitch.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I echo what you're saying, man. Big up Jordan Henderson, man. I'm glad he got his bit of an ovation today. And
yeah,
obviously we're recording now, so we didn't get to watch the end of the match. So hopefully he came back out and he got a little bit more
yeah,
once
yeah.
obviously
Hope so.
Mo and Robbo did their bit. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, again, big ups to Hendo, man. Um, let's just get down to the serious business ever so slightly, man. Let's just touch on the
Do we
game. I
have
mean, yeah, do you know what? It's what we do in it, people. Like,
to?
we are Anfield South. You know what I mean? Our content is, Liverpool related, so we have to touch on the game. But you know what? I think the thing that sums up this game for me, same old Liverpool. This we dominated, didn't really create many chances. I mean, Salah had the free kick and
Mm,
Gakpo had a header and Kanate had one. Didn't really create much. But when we did have flashes of Klopp football, that quick pass from back to front into space for Salah to run on,
mm,
excellent Travella, great finish from Curtis. Have to commend Curtis because he came from a long way back,
yeah, yeah,
adjusted his body well, gets the goal. But then again, like I said, same old Liverpool. 2 minutes later, we're conceding from a nothing ball into the box. Like,
yeah, yeah.
but you know what? People, it's over for now this season. We ain't got to watch. You know what? Let me not speak too soon. We ain't got to watch it for now. Let's just hope next season Arne Slot brings something better than what he's brought so far, man.
Well, he's bringing his set piece coach back in it, so at least we'll score a couple from corners.
Is he coming as a set piece coach or is he coming as an assistant? What's he coming? What's his capacity? Is it set
I
piece?
heard he's set pieces. I heard he's set pieces. So if that's the case, then oh well, football's changed, so we need to adapt and
Yeah, but
score a few more set pieces and defend better. I mean, I
yeah, but
kind of
that's
like that if we can improve our open play, but hey, let's leave that for another
yeah,
pod.
you know what I mean?
Pod.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Let's just dig into it. That's the whole point. Okay, so we've seen Arsenal win the Premier League this season and congratulations to Arsenal, by the way, on winning the Premier
Yeah, yeah.
League.
Big up.
I'm not,
I can hear them swines from here. Like it's
yeah,
10
but
minutes from my house. But yeah,
yeah,
enjoy it.
I'm
Congratulations. We'll see you
I'm
next
not
season,
bitter at
innit?
all, man. I don't care enough about Arsenal to be bitter. Being bitter towards Arsenal ain't gonna fix the problems in my team. So congratulations to Arsenal on winning the Premier League. Doing your thing. So we noticed Arsenal won the Premier League through a lot of set pieces this season. So we're saying, okay, next season we're gonna emulate. But next season,
It could be
do we
different.
know what's gonna happen?
Could be different.
Exactly. Do we know?
Nah,
Like, like you said, man, fix the open play first, man.
please. But
You know what I
anyway,
mean? Do you know what I mean? Talking of what was Florian doing, man? What was he doing, bro?
I don't know.
No, come on.
I don't know. I'm tired of
Seriously.
defending him now. Like I want to just draw a line under the season. Everyone's performances, from Gakpo to Verts to flipping the injuries to Frimpong, who's no longer my cousin, but does now have an Adidas sponsored headband. Big him up.
Yeah,
It's about time, brother. It's about
I
time.
saw that.
You
I
know
saw that.
that was a
Yeah.
highlight for me today. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
big
dude,
him
I
up.
saw him on the bench. I was like, he's got a
Yeah,
new
yeah, yeah,
headband, man.
yeah.
This
I just
guy's
want to see,
winning.
like, if he gets fouled, is it gonna go?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I
is it
mean? If
gonna
it
fly
does,
off?
if it stays
Well, I
in
think
situ,
no, I
I'm
think
happy. I'm
no,
happy.
it's gonna fly off because it's tied at the back, so it's not. Do you know what I'm
It's
saying?
better than the
So,
rag he got from Peckham Market anyway. That's all I'm saying. Um, yeah, as I said, I'm just drawing a line under it. And
mm,
even today's performances, I don't care enough to even talk about them because the season's over. We've achieved our minimum objective, which is Champions League. Cool.
mm,
And that's it. That's
mm.
it. The only other thing I can take from today, yeah, which was a positive, was I actually like the new kit. It looks a lot better on than I saw on the website. But Adidas, what the fuck? Why are the shorts a different color? I beg you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
was saying
sort
to you,
out. Somebody sort it out. It wasn't
no,
a
I was
contrast on my
saying to you,
TV. Like, what's
those
going on?
shorts don't match.
What's
I was
going
saying
on?
they're not the matching shorts, and you telling me they're the matching shorts. There's no way,
They are,
no
bro.
way.
That's the new kit. So Adidas, yeah, sort it out. We can't go into next season looking like some flipping Sunday League team who's got the wrong kit, man. Come on, do better. Do better. Other
Oh,
than that,
but
yeah, I'm done for this season. Done.
yeah, no, do you know what? We're drawing a line under the season kind of today, but people, there will be a season review where we go through the season and yeah, there might be a season review. Let's see what we cover today, innit? Let's see what we cover
I
today,
think
but
I think there's a lot to get out, so it might have to be a separate pod because there is a lot to
maybe,
unpack. You know, as much as
yeah.
it's been horrible, there's a lot to unpack, and I'm looking for some chinks of hope and some chinks of light in terms of moving forward to next season. So maybe if we kind of dig through the whole season, we'll actually find something that has some positivity and something that can actually bring us through to next season. I don't know. I don't know.
Good luck. Good luck finding that, mate. You
You
know
be
what I
looking
mean?
too, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be looking that hard, bro. I promise you. You know what I mean? But yeah, as we know, people, man, World Cup coming up. I guess that can take our minds off of the dismal season we're having as Liverpool fans. Are you looking forward to the World Cup, Sam?
I really, really am. I really, really am. I mean, firstly, I was disappointed because I wanted to be going out there to go and support Ghana, but that's just not going to happen because the prices are a madness and hotels are a madness. So the fact that my country is going to be there, big, I'm already looking forward to that. And then it was almost just the fact that, you know, it's just a big, big, super sized tournament, the biggest one we're ever going to see. Yeah, and it's so close off the back of the season. And so, I mean, you don't really mind the Arsenal man then. Like, I can't hear it for the next 6 weeks. So at least I'm got what, 10, 12 days, 14 days max. World Cup soon come. And I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait for it. I'm just trying to look at my calendar, see what time games are at, see what games I can actually stay up and watch,
Yeah,
and, put out some content, bro, because there's a lot to see. And from a Liverpool perspective, we've got loads of players out there. Not in the England
yeah.
squad, mind you, though.
But that's the thing. This is the first time a Liverpool player hasn't been in the England squad since Mexico '86.
Wow.
Which is big. Do you know what I mean? Like Liverpool always have representation in the England squad,
Mm.
so yeah, it's actually quite big for them to not have not us to not have anyone in there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the World Cup. Not only because I don't want to hear them Arsenal fans chatting their rubbish, it's their online presence, you know what I mean? But just because I think there's going to be some good games in there still. Do you know what I mean? I think it's going to be interesting, the World Cup, man. So yeah, I'm definitely looking for it, and I'm supporting the Dutch team. You know what I mean? So,
How?
um,
How? No, 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 no. Just stop. Just
you,
stop.
do you want to know the
Just
link?
stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Stop. Realistically, what should be happening is you should be supporting the team that took your place out there. So for me, from now, you're Congolese. Yeah. The Congo man
Wow,
took out the Jamos, right? So you need to be supporting them.
that,
Or,
have you finished?
you're more than welcome to join on my bandwagon. You can support my team. But Holland? Why?
Do you know why? Right, Jamaica didn't make it. Jamaica didn't make it, so Congo obviously made it. We know that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Big up the Congolese
I,
man.
yeah, big up the Congolese man, but I can't be called a Congolese uncle. So there's just a no
You don't
for
have to
that.
be a Congolese uncle. You could just be Congolese. You ain't got any
So
pointed shoes, have you?
no, that's what I'm saying. That will be
That's what I'm
next,
saying.
innit?
That's uncle level. You're all right, man.
And then one of my favorite brands is a Dutch brand. So I said, you know what? I looked, they made a special Dutch shirt for the World Cup. I said, I'm gonna grab
Oh,
that.
you're talking patter, innit?
There
Okay,
you go.
okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
a Patter fan, big
okay.
Patter fan. So,
All right.
you know what I mean? My Dutch Patter top is on the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be supporting
Yeah, I'll,
the
I'll, I'll
Netherlands,
be
man.
online looking for your Congolese day name, bro. Telling you now,
Yeah.
you're still Congolese to me.
Yeah. I rebuke that. I rebuke that. I rebuke that. We're not doing that. You know what I mean? But jokes aside, yeah, I am looking forward to the World Cup as well. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? I hope England do well. Do you know what I mean? I can't see it. I don't see it. We don't really do well at tournaments like that. Do you know what I mean? But we'll
Mm.
see it. Anything can happen. I'm looking forward to seeing France play. I think the France team squad
Yeah, yeah,
strong.
yeah.
The Belgians, I think they're, you know what I mean? I think there's some good teams.
Sorry to cut you,
The
P.
Colombians.
Talking of France, yeah, what was heartbreaking for me, just even at the end of that game, was seeing Ekitike on the pitch with that big ass boot. I was like, oh my
Mm,
days. You kind of
mm.
not forget, but wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. Feel sorry for the kid, but he's young enough to make the next European Championships and the
Mm,
next World.
yeah.
So, and let's be honest. Well, he's injured, so it doesn't really make a difference to us. But I'd rather him be back home doing his rehab,
Side note,
ready.
side
Yeah,
note, he was injured and obviously Isaac didn't get 5 minutes today. What was that about?
yeah. I don't
What?
care because he probably say he doesn't break and he's fit for Sweden. But I'll be honest with you, I don't care about Isak. But we'll talk more about Isak when we do the season review. We'll definitely go into more detail on Alexander Isak, man. But people, when it comes to the World Cup, um, you're going to see a lot of content from us. We're going to push out a lot of content for the World Cup. We're going to try and cover as many games as possible, and a few more bits and bobs. But there will be a World Cup preview, so let's not go too deep into it now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
We will not
don't
be
think.
going silent. Anfield South is
Yeah,
rolling on. Yeah. Road
that's
to
right.
500 is still popping. Yeah.
That's right. That's
So
right. That's
don't
right.
get your notifications up. All right. Because we will be pushing out their content.
Tell him again. Tell him again, brother.
Mhm.
I'm saying. So keep your eyes peeled for that stuff. But just to round up on Liverpool, then I guess Arne Slot's here to stay. Salah, I believe. Where do you see slot ball going next season, man?
Slot ball. Firstly, I don't think slot ball exists anymore. So therefore, whatever we evolve into, for me, is going to be brand new next season because we never had a style of play this season. So I feel it's going to be heavily, heavily set piece based. And I'm hoping that he gives Vert's license to be a number 10. Alongside that, I believe we bring in a winger, two, in fact, and our new style of play is going to be based on width and having a number 10, a real number 10. What that looks like, I have no idea because I don't really know what slots teams are because remember last season wasn't really his players. Now we've
Mm.
seen half a team of his players and we've seen what that's produced. So what that means for next season, I'm a little scared, to be honest. I don't really know. I don't really know.
Oh, well, I think there's nothing more I can say to that. Maybe you'll get some more out of me when we do a season review, but yeah, I can understand where you're coming from with that totally, man. And I'm just a little bit when
Yeah.
it comes to what's coming next. But yeah, we'll see, man.
Let me ask you a
But you
question
know
real
what?
quick, bro.
Go
At
on.
any point in that game, did you want Brentford to score?
Do you know what? Given the fact Champions League was practically a given, win, lose or draw, it would have been nice for Brentford to get into Europe, man. I think they're
No,
a
of course,
decent
team.
little run club. They produce some great players, you know what I mean? And even when they lose some great players, they still manage to muddle their way through. They picked up some big results. They beat us and held. Did they beat Arsenal or did they draw with Arsenal? I think they beat United and something like they had some big scalps. They beat Villa, I think, as well. So they had some big scalps this season. They do most seasons. So it would have been nice. So I wouldn't have been angry at all
I
if they
wouldn't have been
won.
pissed
So
either. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie. When that header went over at the end, it was a head in hand moment for me. And me and my son were
yeah,
looking at each other like, "Oh, we're not supposed to feel like that, are
yeah.
we?" But Champions League was secured, as you said, and I was like, "Oh, just a different team and a local enough team to go to a few games as well." I was
Mm.
thinking, yeah, it'd be nice, but wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be for them, man. Unlucky Brentford, man. I'm sure they'll go again next season. They'll come
Yeah,
back stronger. You know what I mean? They've got a
sure.
good manager there. And what's his name? Keith Andrews, great manager there.
Yeah,
So yeah, big up Brentford, man. I think all in all for me today was more about the send off for
yeah,
Salah and Robbo. And
yeah,
I'm happy they got a good send off. I think if the game was different and Mo scored early and we were like 2 up or whatever, then I would have liked to have got the win. But given where the way game was going, yeah. But again, um, people, like Sam said, Road to 500 is still on. We're at 400 right now. Appreciate all 400 of you, each and every one of you. Thank you for that. Let's keep pushing because, like I said, Anfield South is not getting silent. We will be pushing out more content. I've said it a few times. I'm going to say it again. Season review to come. World Cup preview to come, World Cup content to come. So lots of content to stay locked in for. Make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you follow the socials because there'll be bits going out on there as always. Yep, brother Sam, show them where they are. I'm saying pause it if you have to, you know what I'm saying? But hit that follow button on the socials. And I guess the last thing to say is thank you, Mo. Thank you, Robbo. The Anfield South boys out.
legends.